Alright, you want me to get on with the next question, or?
Yeah, get on the next question.
Your shot.
Alright. If it was discovered that personality traits were partly genetic and could be removed with gene therapy, what personality traits do you think you would remove?
Stubbornness.
I don't know. Personality trait. I don't know. Being loyal, I guess. I'm too loyal.
Okay.
Because.
Do you think it would be ethical to? Alright.
Not really. You don't really. If it was part of your genetics, you know, there are ways that you can do things. And let me find that fucker that I think left. Is that you? Were you the one with the damn thing?
I'm gonna check this.
I think it was Annabelle Love, and then someone put in a ban request to remove them. So.
Yeah.
Right. That really depends if it's ethical or not. You know, what does the research and the consensus say in the scientific journal?
What was that? Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, it's like depends on what you mean by ethically. By the scientific journal, the science standards, or the religious standard, like the people that anti-vaxxers and shit. Like, what standard are you asking through by?
They cover all standards.
Then I'm gonna go by the scientific one, depending on the research. But a lot of times, you know, everyone going to change their personality that don't like. If, like, say, if a person's personality is like very depressful and so forth, I think they want to remove it. It also happens to, you know, their life and how they live and everything too. If you had a personality disorder that you were always depressed and had anxiety, would you like to remove those to live a better life?
That's actually really hard to say.
So yeah,
I feel like it'd be beneficial to having a better life, but at the same time, I feel like they've kind of given me a different perspective. Because usually you'll have those moments where you experience the other side of life where you are happy and genuinely, like, quote unquote, normal to the standard. So you kind of experience both. But if you were to remove one entirely, then the other person is so not inclusive in their mind about what other people go through. And I feel like when you have those things, you're able to kind of relate well to others and get a different perspective on things and appreciate those moments, happier moments, a lot more.
That is true too.
Cat.
Someone X to me. There's a circle and an X next to my mic. What does that mean?
That's like someone's asking to ban someone or vote kick one person. You could just press. Yeah.
There you go, Annabelle Love. Accept. Annabelle Love. Accept the kick. Okay, cool.
How many questions would you want me to ask you? Because I have like quite a bit.
I mean, I'm just vibing, so.
You're what?
You can ask me another one. I don't mind. I mean, I'll tell you when I'm done. I'm good.
All right.
That's a cute pussy. Hey there, pussy.
Who the fuck is licking in my goddamn ear? Leave me alone.
There's more.
It's a Pikachu. Oh God. A fat tiger sitting on Pikachu. That poor Pikachu.
Oh my God. Please help.
Pikachu's like, help me. Oh my God, why is that Pikachu so random?
Nice. As more and more is being, eyes are mesmerizing.
When are you gonna get the groceries to make tattered ice?
Your eyes. I love those. Oh my gosh, when they blink, it melts my
Jesus, your tongue is filled with
Love it. They look cute.
It's like looking at a 360 cam.
It's really
Oh, how
cool.
the tables have turned.
I guess I'll ask you another one.
Yeah, you can
As
ask
more and
another one.
more is being discovered about quantum
Oh,
physics, we become less and less able to comprehend the nature of reality. Is this something temporary and our minds will adapt and begin to understand this new reality, or is it possible that the human mind will soon reach its limits of comprehension? If it's only temporary, is there a limit to the human mind? And if we are reaching our limit, how do we continue to study our reality?
Well, I think it's the natural balance of the brain naturally forget things that you don't touch on. So as we get to a realm where new things are coming and we need to like kind of process those things, we're gonna naturally forget other things and kind of make room because we're gonna always constantly be learning. I don't think there's ever gonna be a moment where we stop. Of course, except for like when the age affects us and then we're able to what we learn. I think it's just a matter of yes, we'll keep learning. Yes, we'll eventually be able to comprehend over time, but at the same time, we're gonna forget a lot.
So no head?
Alright.
Guess not.
What in life is truly objective and not subjective?
You can answer that one.
That depends. That's very vague.
Oh, it changed.
Yeah, I know because my gesture controller is effed up on this. That is very vague. You want to elaborate that?
I guess you can say. I guess I would put the perspective. When you think of something subjective, you think that it's true for you, but not true for others. When something is objective, it's true for everyone
I know. This
in this
is like the
existence.
coolest one.
Again,
So what do you
But
think
it's
is
so short.
very
keep it.
vague. Because I could just say
true in meaning
It's a trump.
true in the meaning that it's true for you, meaning like I guess you could say death is true for everyone, so that's objective.
Yeah, I know.
And something that's subjective.
Joey, I understand what you're saying, but the question
Yeah.
you're saying is vague. There are limitless answer
Oh,
you
that's
can put
why.
up for that.
I had it turned off.
Yeah, and then what's your answer?
Well, I believe in science.
It's
Science
not.
is a factual faction.
It's
Oh God, what's happening?
so that's your answer.
Yeah, everything that can be done and be seen or experienced can be answered. There's by science, but there's other things that we're still discovering that are unknown to us that we're still trying to understand.
Alright. What do you think your future self will remember about you now?
What? Say
What do
that
you
again?
think your future self will remember about you now?
Me? Hi, Dungeons and Dragons.
When,
I
you're
start.
asking what our future self would just like look back and remember about us as we were.
What the fuck? What
Like
the fuck did I
legacy,
miss?
what legacy have you left for you think people
My
will see you?
stubbornness.
Your stubbornness? For me, it's Dungeons and Dragons. I created so many D&D clubs throughout the schools.
What is this conversation to? I'm kind of confused.
Playing 50 questions.
Okay. What percentage of your life do you feel truly alive? When do you feel that way? And how can you feel that way more often?
Well, I'm 25%
When
alive.
my mother dies.
Huh? What do you say?
I feel more alive when my mother dies.
That's just dark.
Not that I don't love my mother, I actually love my mother. However, I feel like I'm entrapped under this roof with her, and there's a sense of guilt and obligation, which is the only reason I'm here. And if it weren't for her being alive, I would feel like I had some sort of freedom and detachment to actually do what I want and get out.
Well, you're
I don't want to
now.
pry. I don't want to.
Does she live with? Do you live with
I
her
don't
or
wanna
what?
I'm back home because she's severely handicapped and had a stroke and stuff and had a bunch of health problems and is unable to take care of herself.